Hello, you rebooting androids. Welcome back to NieR Automata NieR Game Plus. So 9S is now thoroughly immersed in Deja Vu land back in the Resistance camp, and just like we had to do in our initial playthrough, because dramatically our characters are only experiencing and interacting with these characters for the very first time, we gotta do the initial quests that just teach you how to do quests.
Alright then. But the supply trader, has animal belts.
Because you see, this is supposed to be the first time we've met this character, so how is it that we have already purchased the satchel that is now sold out from his inventory? This does not compute.
Yeah, we can get the raw materials. We've got some copper ore and a plant seed.
Right, because you got a bum leg, and not because you're a stupid AI quest giver to whom we have to turn in the quest.
Agree to help Mr. Cloud.
Of course. Right, you know, just that, 9S is just standing in the foreground needlessly. He's actually talking to 2B the whole time. So, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to that squirrel over there. Oh yeah, that's right, because the game actually checks to see whether we have the items. And because these are ordinary items, and it remembers our inventory from our first playthrough, we could just go right back up to the guy and turn in the quest.
Yep. Fetch question MMOs. That is that issue. What kind of weapons, Mr. Weapon Trader?
The cool weapons. The big weapons. The small weapons. Yep. The service in toolbox looks pretty fucked up. You know. This one right here, yep. Looks busted, alright. Okay,
right, so,
now
let's
see.
How is 9S going to repair this toolbox? Because it's mostly just a fishing tackle box, right?
Well, I mean, it looks not exactly a fishing tackle box. I mean, it looks like the kind of toolbox you would have, you know, in your father's garage. Okay, now let's see. Let me just do a quick 360 rotation. Dang it. I guess I don't have the complex gadgets that this man requires. I was hoping they were already in my inventory.
Electromagnetic wave shielding device.
Yeah, it wasn't funny the first time I heard this one either. Yeah, we already had our philosophical queries answered during our first playthrough. I mean,
so turn in this stuff for the supply trader.
Wow, you found the materials. You didn't even have to leave. You guys are good. I am quite pleased that, although we have already done these quests, that at least the second time you gotta do the quest, it doesn't take as long. See? Sometimes you don't even have to do it. The game will just do it for you.
Yeah.
Now remember, dramatically at the end of the 2B campaign, this place gets mutilated by cannibalistic machines. It is nice to see you all again. You know, while you're still alive.
This is a very nice and relaxing piece.
It is. You should feel right at home in the Resistance camp.
We got two medium recoveries. Haha.
And this is your reward for being a kleptomaniac for the entire first playthrough. Not only did you not need these things, you never did anything with them.
Alright,
However,
so from here, are we actually going to try and get the complex gadgets?
yeah, unfortunately, complex gadgets are a little too complex for them to just be lying around anywhere. You gotta go do the quest for real this time.
Oh,
Come on, we can report on the weather, can't we? Hey, you just told 2B. Well, you just got told that by 2B, so.
Oh, the machines are a little different this time. These are no axe-wielding fools. These are, whoa, yeah. Let me just hack into your brains.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what you're thinking. You have thoughts of little squiggly lines and squares. And purple balls.
Nova bomb.
Remember, the complex gadgets are just lying on the ground. Feel free to pick them up anytime. Owie. Higher level enemies deal lots of damage.
No, thankfully leveling up still actually fully heals us, so.
So what the game is trying to get across is that while 2B was probably a level 4 or a level 5 around this level, 9S was already a level 28, just to show that dramatically 9S was already much more powerful than 2B by the time they got to this point in the story.
You see, I don't buy that, especially since he doesn't remember us doing the black box detonation.
It's because it had not happened dramatically. You know what makes even less sense is that the machines around these two lovable characters also are more powerful, ostensibly, than they were, except only in the relative sense they are the same because they are leveled according to our current level. However, 2B would have been dealing lots of damage to level 30 and 31 machines being only a level 4 and not taking that much damage in return when hit.
But isn't this just the narrative dissonance that comes with being an RPG with New Game Plus?
Oh, like the game trying to simulate that this is our first time doing it, even though we know damn well that we have already done this, what to do in the same order? More so that the stats that were being shown are not necessarily the stats that we've already dealt with. Oh, sorry, certainly not. Certainly not. The game is, well, I mean, I was about to say the game is harder. No, the game is not harder because although our enemies are higher level, the damage that they deal is based on the difference between their level and ours. So they're dealing about the same amount of damage to 9S now as they were dealing to 2B the first time we were doing this.
Right. Another crystal. Are we actually able to make crystal gear?
No, unfortunately. You cannot turn crystals into crystal gear. Crystals are just... They're just worth the amount of G they generate at the market. They don't really do anything else.
Dang it.
They could also be upgraded materials, but they don't make crystal weapons. They just upgrade weapons that happen to use crystals as materials.
That means we're never going to get the Donnie Jitsu katana.
With a glass greatsword.
For the record, glass greatsword is one of the worst freaking weapon concepts ever designed. Like, the whole point of the greatsword is that it works as both a slash and a blunt weapon, so why the hell would you want a glass one?
Oh, so you can exploit your two-handed skill, of course.
But it breaks on everything that you throw it at.
Oh, but this is super glass because it's made from
Even
recycled
super
glass.
has a tendency of fading away through normal use. More upgrade materials. See, he says that crystal is upgrade materials, and beast hide is for armor, obviously.
Not this, not this time. I see what you did there, game. Because the last time he asked me if I wanted to check it out, I took him up on it, but not this time. Ah, what fun! Like the fourth wall. You're breaking the fourth wall.
We will help you investigate the boars.
I knew I could count on you. Of course, because you can't advance the story until you say yes. Because if we just go to the desert anyway, and go to the... Oh, and I jump cut it through a save mode, because this is a new session. We would end up at a... Oh yeah, I'm trying to find... There's a hacking chest around here somewhere. And I'm gonna find it.
Ah, okay.
If we just, as I was saying, if we just go to the desert and go all the way to the part where we actually enter the desert zone, we are blocked by a door that can only be detonated by Jackass's dynamite.
The weather is a mission-related topic, though. You know, if it starts to rain, we have to head back home because our bodies don't handle water damage as well as they're supposed to.
Yeah, you're right. We don't. Actually, I don't think there are any moments in this game where it actually starts raining. I mean, it is. Oh, I mean, maybe acid rain. A little social commentary for we, the polluting humans. Acid rain is caused by a concentration of carbon dioxide. Yeah, I love blowing shit up. Oh yeah, this guy was not aware of my position, so now we have some options.
Okay, so we could either subjugate him, which turns him over to our side, or we can remote control him, which allows us to actually pilot him, right?
That's correct. Well, we decided to self-destruct him anyway, because fuck it, I love watching things explode. Well, you know that, it strikes me that every game that I play, there are two, the only difference between the character you control and the AI controlled characters is just that you're controlling them. But each of all the characters and enemies that you see in this game all operate under similar rules.
Okay, so when you actually do remote control the flying bots, what are flight controls like for them?
Well, the flying bots do have a number of seconds of ascent, so you can fly somewhat. You just don't have unlimited flight, kind of like Tails miles per hour from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Woohoo! Oh, Mr. Swing and Ding. Yep, you can hack the Goliaths too. Oh boy.
They're just gonna get Nova Bomb.
Oh, crazy spheres. Holy shit. Yeah.
Ah, come on, you've dealt with Veron. That's not all that crazy.
See, this guy has a really extensive health bar, so it's not, one hack is not just gonna do it. You gotta hack this guy numerous times if you want to destroy him, using just hacking damage. Yeah, he blew up a little more quickly this time. Followed by death.
Digimon World Redigitize, where You go into the desert area, and there's some upgraded guys there that you're not ready to take down, including a recruit boss. But aside from that, it's just a straight corridor.
Yeah. There's always danger in the desert. I think, you know what? I think I'm good because I still have an auto heal plug-in chip that will make good use of all 24 of those small recoveries I have just waiting in the wings right now.
Another quick save.
Save the game because saving the game is fun. Checking email is fun. No, do not go to the abandoned factory. In NieR Game Plus, the game already remembers that you had gotten the equipment because it saved your inventory. So do not go back to the factory. I'm pretty sure I just skipped the part where I, actually went back to the factory to collect the shit. It's not there.